Hey guys, this is your spiritual guidance from Nana. I hope I'm finding you all well. I'm trying to get situated here. I'm using a new mic, and if you see my camera move, it's going to be because I have two puppies on my bed who I'm watching for my daughter. But I'm excited, guys, to do this message for you today. If you tune on this message, all right, I'll just tell you straight up. It's either something in the title or something in the picture that caught your eye and you need to be here. Because the ones that are going to listen to this message, it's going to be a powerful message from your spirit team, all right? This is going to be a timeless message. Whenever you click on it, you're meant to hear it. But yeah, I went ahead and I asked my spirit team what they wanted me to start off with. And excuse me, I started off with Kyle Gray's Angel Oracle, and this one came out. All right, you can see that here in the lighting here. Courage and bravery. Courage and bravery. All right. I'm talking to some warriors here. I'm talking to some warrioresses. All right. You know who you are. Some of you are just awakening to the idea. You've been feeling stronger since the beginning of the year. You've gone through a lot in your life. A lot of testing, a lot of trials, a lot of hate, jealousy, wars, battles with yourself, with others, with people around you, your environment. And the reason why is because you were born for such a time as this, okay? You were born for such a time as this. God the Father, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, your angel team, they've all been working in unison together to bring you to a time of this where you can start using those giftings that are inside you, okay? A lot of you have prophetic giftings where you can see into the future. You can see into people's lives. You can see situations that are in your mind's eye that the divine and your spirit team are giving to you to share with others so that they can be awakened, all right, to who they are. Whoever I'm talking to today, you are a leader to the leaders. The divine, the Holy Spirit, your angel team, they've all been working and cultivating up to this point, okay, to draw out the chosen ones, the leaders to the leaders, all right? And you are a chosen one. Oh, look at that. And I picked this up, all right, and accidentally split the deck. And underneath that was writer, a writer. Some of you are writers. I'm trying not to be scattered here because I have a lot on my mind. So let me get back to the beginning, and I'm going to go like this so we can talk about this. I kind of go with the flow with the spirit, so who knows what comes up, you know? Seriously. He told me to go ahead and get this deck out. This card came out. Then he told me to look at the bottom of the deck, and this one came out. Take charge and action. You've been given a divine mission, there's going to be divine opportunities coming your way, okay? Unexpected. That's going to line up with your life's purpose here. But what I'm trying to do is tell you that this was on the bottom. I'm trying to tell you what he told me in the beginning. And then he told me to read the book for this, and then I'm going to read the extended message for this one, trying to tell you a little bit how he told me to set it up. So I pulled these two. I pulled this one, and he told me to flip this over. Then I went ahead and pulled from Let's Get Real Cards with Nana for the overall topic. And this one came up. Stand up for yourself, for what you believe, and walk in integrity. All right? Some of you need to stand up for yourself and stand up for what you believe and walk in integrity. You are walking in integrity, though, the ones I'm talking to. All right? So this is going to go here because that's the main one that was pulled out along with these other two. And then I pulled from, Nana's notes, which is 121 right here of Nana's notes. This one came out. Your life has a purpose. This was on the bottom. You are a chosen one. All right. And then when I split it to show you that, writer came up. So some of you are writers. You need to start writing. If you feel that nudge, the last reading I did, I believe I was pulled more towards a children's writer. This time you need to start writing down some of these downloads that you're getting. Because out of sight, out of mind, sometimes, you can get a download from your spirit team, whether it's a vision, a dream, or something he's been sharing with you. Write it down. Write down the details. If you have to, you get up in the middle of the night because you're dreaming, record it. Maybe it takes too long to write it down. Find a record it and give all the details so you can write it down later. I don't know why I'm saying that, but somebody needs to write. Write down. Some of you are inspirational writers. You're creative. You're very creative. Some of you that I'm talking to right now. But definitely a warrior and a warrioress, all right? Definitely. So that's the setup. That's how it started, all right? That's how it started. As these came out, I'm like, okay. And I'm going to read from here. And then we're just going to go from there. So let me see if you can see that. Stand up. Yeah. Let me move this so you can see it a little more. I got to make room for the cards. But yeah, I've been feeling like there's going to be a tremendous shift for those that are wanting to be awakened, that realize that you are a spirit being. All right? First and foremost, you have a soul, your mind, will, and emotions, and you live in a body, and you were chosen to be here for a mission, for an assignment. That's why you felt different all your life. That's why, you started moving in gifts when you were younger, but you couldn't really talk about it because you didn't, you might have tried to share with people and they just kind of looked at you funny, And the reason why I'm talking about this too, this is so crazy, but yesterday I ended up going into the living room. I live with my granddaughter and son-in-law and grandkids, and went downstairs and Sixth Sense was on about the little boy, who could see dead people. There's people that have giftings that they've had since they were, born with it. And some of them they've tried to share here and there, but realized that most people don't move in that. And so they started feeling freaky or weird and shut up. And so you've been living quietly. You've been living with that secret. You've been living with those things on your mind and your heart. And since last October, there's been a shift happening in the spiritual realm. And God, the divine, the Holy Spirit, your angel team, Jesus, they're just, Jesus said he'd be the author and finisher of your faith. And this is the time. This is the time, people. He's drawing you out, saying, come on. Now's the time that you need to stand up and do what you were created to do. Now is the time to stand up and do and say what you were created to say. Now is the time to stand up for yourself. Now I'm talking about choosing your battles wisely. I'm not talking about being haughty, all right? And just opening your mouth up whenever you feel like it. I'm not talking about being controlling and bossy. I'm talking about standing up for yourself on the inside. And when you need to speak up, you speak up. And when you need to believe, you believe. But you move in integrity. That's right. I'm talking to some powerful, powerful people that are coming out any way that they can, because it's getting to the point where, excuse me, it's getting to the point where you can't be quiet. It's getting to the point where the visions are popping so much and the downloads are coming so hard, and you've got to share it with somebody. You feel like you're going to bust. That's for somebody out there. I don't know. But anyway, let me get back to what I wanted to say, because I want to get moving on this this message. I've been in at 11 minutes already. I also felt prompted. I went downstairs before I did this, pulled this right here, and I had a cup of coffee, and what was on the TV at the time was Face Off. I don't know if you've seen that program or not. You know, sculptors trying to sculpt, things for shooting sci-fi movies and stuff. But immediately, I heard the Lord say to me, there is someone who is a sculptor. A sculptor. But you sculpt different than anybody has ever seen. Like the materials you're going to use or something is going to be different than what most people, and different is good. Different is good, okay? So someone out there is a sculptor. And this message is going to be for you, all right? Remember, I'm talking have courage and bravery, okay? To stand up for yourself and what you believe in integrity. Because your life has a purpose. All right, let's read a little bit of this. All right, courage and bravery. You have the heart of a warrior. You want to do what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into greater inner strength. And I just want to stop there and say that the people that are listening to it, these chosen ones, that you know that you're different. And you haven't understood up to this point, some of you, why. And the reason why is because you are going to have assignments and missions from the divine, from your spirit team, to awaken people, to help equip people to stand up for themselves. And yeah. So I'm just rolling, aren't I? Okay. Angels are willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded. So call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy in any situations that are making you feel less good. And that is true. As far as walking in your integrity on this, I just felt my spirit team. This is the time for you to take care of you. A lot of you out there are givers, and that's awesome. We need to keep that balance, of giving and receiving. Yes. But there's times, too, when you need to pull away and take care of you. Whether that's, building up your immune system, doing some stretching, or swimming or whatever that is for you. Drinking herbal teas and if you don't know how, research it. What is the simple way for you to start building yourself up spiritually, emotionally, physically? And add little things. Simple things. Don't make it complicated, but simple things that will, help you build yourself up. Okay? You can't help anybody else out if you're tired. You can't help anybody else out if you're drained. You've got to go to the divine to fill your cup up. That's why I talk about meditation all the time, guys. You've got to go within and spend some time. We have a hard time wanting to do that because we're so busy, even with all the technology. But the fact is, if we don't take time to do that, we'll burn out. Just like your car, you can't jump in your car and just go, 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 go. You got to make sure it's got gas. You got to make sure it's got oil, water, yada, yada, yada. If you don't, it'll do what? It'll seize up the engine. So I'm talking to somebody out there, I don't know who, but hey, if this resonates with you, give me a thumbs up, all right? And hit that bell notification. You'll get all the messages. But it also just helps me realize that I'm not just talking to myself, if you know what I mean. All right. Okay, it says, and through your courage, you will begin to attract experiences of being respected. Extended message, your angels are here to remind you that your soul cannot be tarnished or harmed. It's the one part of your essence that always remains whole, healed, and complete. So if you are feeling the need to defend yourself at this time, angel wisdom is guiding you to back down. Remember, choose your battles wisely. Save your energies for the ones that need fighting, all right? I'm saying that. Okay. Call in the light of God in heaven and angels to protect you. If you feel that you have made a mistake or have something that you need to share, be brave and take ownership of it. Trust that living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life. And know that the best gift that you can give the world at this time is your truth. Booyah! Booyah! Isn't that crazy? I mean, my spirit team know what they're doing. I mean, the divine knows what he's doing. Pulled this card first, that card, then this one, and just turn these over. And that came out. Crazy. Trust that living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life purpose. Yes. You know that old saying that, that people would say, good guys finish last. I don't believe that. No, not for a minute. It might seem like it sometimes, because it seems like the people that like to take, get away with a lot. But, they don't. They don't. Karma's a bitch. You reap what you sow. Okay, this one. Look at that card. Isn't it amazing? It's like he's holding this powerful sword that was given to him by his spirit team, the divine, to cut through the BS, to get to the truth, not only in his own life, but on his missions. It's an arrow, actually, sorry. I thought it was a sword. No, he's got arrows back here, but look how it's illuminated. You are called and chosen to be one of these leaders, the chosen ones, the leaders of the leaders, to equip others to walk in their giftings and integrity. And you've got an angel by your side that is equipping you with supernatural abilities to be able to do that. Okay, let me read the extended message. I might have to have part 2 at this rate. Okay, if you are feeling ambitious at this time, this card is asking you to trust Trust in your gifts and potential. You have the opportunity to move forward in your career, personal life, and spiritual life. You are a co-creator with the universe, with the divine, with your angels, guiding you, encouraging you to take action by setting clear intentions, have a strong vision, taking action steps. You need to make your ideas come to life. You are showing the universe your commitment to your expansion. Know that with every step you take, your angels are with you, cheerleading and encouraging you to rise up. No kidding. And then it's got rise up again in exclamation mark. You know what song was going on in my head just before I did this? Rise above it. Rise above it. I don't remember the rest of it, but you know what song I'm talking about. But that song was just going over and over, rise above it. And it reminds me of eagle. Eagles are representative of a lot of things, but in the Bible, they're recognized as a prophetic person, a prophetic calling that's just, you're going to see a rise of eagles, okay? Rise of eagles. And don't be surprised if you don't see eagles a lot. Like literal sea eagles, or one on a truck, or one on a movie, or a sticker, a stamp, because all those trials and tribulations that you went through with your spirit team, even when you didn't realize it and you thought you were alone, they were teaching you how to rise above and become this leader that you are. Okay? All right. So, yeah. Know that with every step you take, your angels are with you, cheerleading and encouraging you to rise on up, rise up. Focus your intention and send it out like an arrow. Rise above the storm. That's what eagles do. They use the storm to their advantage. Yes. So, I'm going to get out a couple more cards here, and we'll see what else Spirit's got to say on this one. So you're going to stand up for yourself. Yes. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you guys. One more thing. I know this is kind of offbeat from what I'm used to doing, but kind of go with the flow. See this card, Courage and Bravery? This is an angel, a warring angel, all right? I don't know if you can see with my lighting, but the wings are purple, and there's a lot of purple in this. This was the one that was on the bottom. There's a lot of purple in that. Then the first card that came out of Let's Get Real with Nana was purple, okay? So I had done a bit of a study in the past, on colors, numbers, that kind of thing. And I wanted to read you what purple was. Purple stands for royalty, nobility, spirituality. It stimulates intuition, imagination, universal flow, and meditation. So I just felt like the color purple just really stood out. And you need to know that you are a chosen one, that you are royalty, okay, nobility, and that you were called for such a time as this. Some of you are going to be spiritual writers. I know that you've been going through shifts since last October. It's really been popping since the beginning of the year. But you're going to find out in the next 6 months especially, but especially the next couple of months, don't be surprised. Keep a notebook handy, a recorder, like I said, because you're going to get some intuition popping more, imagination popping more. You're going to go with the flow more, all right? And spend time in meditation, all right? Because meditation is what you need to do. Look, you're going to have favor. You are marked by your divine team. You are marked by the divine. You are marked by your spirit team. All right? You're going to give people hope. There's going to be abundance that comes into your life because you are surrendering. You're taking courage and being brave. You're taking charge and taking action one step at a time. All right? You're standing up for yourself and what you believe. You're walking in integrity the best way you know how. Oh, ha, ha. This came out yesterday. Meditation, key to illumination. Key to illumination. It's sitting down on the inside. It's being quiet so you give a chance to your spirit team, for the divine, for the Holy Father, for Jesus, for your angels, for the Holy Spirit to talk to you, all right, and to confirm. Because the people I'm talking to, you get confirmations. God is creative, guys. Don't put him in a box. He is so creative. I mean, look at all the flowers. There's 20 million flowers. I mean, all the animals, all the colors, and everything has a vibration. Everything has a meaning, okay? Everything. He's that brilliant. Everything. Every hair on your head was numbered. It wasn't a mistake that you were brought here, okay? It wasn't a mistake, I promise you. All right, let's see. I'm just curious. Love. Hope put off can make a heart feel sick. See, hope put off is under hope. Some of you have felt like this, okay? A lot in your past. That it seems like what you hoped for or prayed for was put off, and it's made your heart sick. Because you sure would like to see some physical signs, wouldn't you? That really helps out when we can get some more confirmations. Your spirit team is trying to tell you, I'm here to tell you, this is a confirmation for you. Look at this. You were predestined to be here. You were predestined. The Father says that he knew you in your mother. He knew you. He formed you in your mother's womb. All your DNA, all your cells. He formed you and he knew you. You're here for a reason. All right? You're here for a reason. Like a child. Stand up for yourself like a child. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you believe. All right? Stand up for what you guys believe in. There's going to be miracles. In the next couple months, guys, when I'm talking about miracles, there's going to be some things popping. Light bulb moments, you know. Don't be afraid of those. Get a notebook, get a recorder. I can feel your anticipation because you know what I'm talking about. There's more to come. There's some big shifts going on. There's some work that needs to be done. Some more illumination, some more awakening, some more where people need to realize, okay, that they are spirit beings with a soul, their mind, will, and emotions that live in this body, all right? I feel lost. Some of you feel lost. It's never too late. I don't care how many mistakes you think you've made. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're young, you're old, in the middle, in between. And even when you feel lost at this present moment, you might feel lost, but he will never, ever leave you or forsake you. That's what he said. And through my life experiences, I'll tell you, I know that to be a fact. I know that to be a fact. It didn't matter how many times I went down the wrong road or made the wrong choice. You know, he knew my heart. And yes, there were stubborn choices and stuff that I made, but he never left me. Never. Live, love, laugh. Because in this frame of mind, when you take time to meditate, you'll start living more, laughing more, and loving more. Because you'll be in illumination more. All right? Let's see what this says. This last one. And then I'll let you go for this one, eh? Now is the time. Take action. Take action towards something that you have deep down inside of you that maybe you haven't tapped into yet. It's just been a flirting thought that reoccurs, but you would love to do that. Or maybe it's being a sculptor, a writer. Maybe you need to write a song, a poem. Maybe you just need to write a letter, an old-fashioned letter to someone. You know, what is it for you? I know it's something. What is it that you, usually what it is, I'll be honest with you, your life purpose, what is a need that you have fought with? Okay? What is a need that you have fought with? You're there to be for those people. All right? Talk to you later, guys. Love you.